my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, by now you've heard the news that Andrew has been arrested. And I did a reading on this a while, I think a week or so ago, and I said yes, they are investigating him, and yes, it looks like there might be a minor. They might find something minor, but I also said he's going to get off scot-free. And then I did his birthday reading, and everything kind of looked okay. Like I didn't see anything really terrible in his birthday reading. I'm going to call it right now. I think it's going to be a nothing burger. I think it'll be like they're going to haul him in, and he may claim, like he might trade information to, right? I mean, we have to remember, we all watch murder shows or true crime shows, and you get clemency for being a witness or turning somebody else in. So let's ask, is Andrew the target? Is Andrew the real target? Or are they hoping Andrew will sing? Now, we have to also pay attention. Everybody's like, oh, Virginia Gouffre's getting her final. No, this is nothing sexual at all. It has nothing to do with his depravity. This has everything to do with the financial transactions of selling secrets. So that's something that they actually have evidence for. They can look at bank accounts. But if you think Andrew has a bank account the police can find, I got another thing for you. I've got a ski hill in Florida for sale for you. We have to remember these people operate at such a higher level. We can't even think of those things, right? He's got a secret bank account in Switzerland or the Cayman Islands or the Middle East. I actually know a lot of people who have secret bank accounts in the Middle East. Not that I would do that, but they feel quite comfortable and safe doing that. Anyways, let's find out. Is Andrew the target, or is Andrew the way to get to the real target? Oh, that was pretty definite. Oh, the emperor. The real target is the king. I keep telling you guys that Andrew is the low-hanging fruit. The real target is the monarchy. And as we know, Starmer has changed from HM, His Majesty or Her Majesty's government, to UK. Andrew's the low-hanging fruit. The real target is the monarchy, is the king. There you go. Incoming. This is to open the doors wide. They want Andrew to squeal on his brother. They could be arresting Andrew on his birthday, making Andrew think this was a direct request from the king. Two of Wands, exactly. This is Andrew right here. They've got a real target, and the real target is looking back here at the monarchy. And everyone asks, why are you such a monarchist? Why are you such a monarchist? Because the monarchy is all that stands between you and communism or Islam. Don't believe me? Ask the Shah of Iran. Well, you can't. But ask the czars of Russia. Ask the emperors of China. The only way to actually, that's why they're after UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, where the king is the sovereign. Once they get rid of the British monarchy, then there's no more monarchy in those other countries, and you think that we have fallen already. You just hang on to your bread. Page of Pentacles, yeah. Andrew's he's the clog in the wheel. They're just selling you a story that they're arresting Andrew. This is a small story. They're trying to sell you something. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, they're absolutely after the monarchy and the king. Absolutely. This has nothing to do with Andrew. Andrew is the vehicle. Andrew is the vehicle. They're making it sound like it's all about Andrew and money and transferring of money and selling trader and trading secrets for money with spies and whatnot. And you know what? They've got the receipts. They've got the emails. I imagine they have a lot more because the cards did say yes, there is an investigation into Andrew. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Look at all the money on the table. And I also said that Andrew will get, somebody will rescue him and he will get off scot-free. I'm going to say that, yeah, I don't think this is going to go very far with Andrew. I'm not sure that Andrew's actually going to spill the beans. And I'm telling you why, because the Four of Pentacles here, he's keeping all the secrets. He may be stalling. He may be, he's giving them a little bit, right? You look at the Page and the Knight, the amount hasn't changed. The story around it has. The Page gives you the story, the sales part of it, and then the Knight stands there and says it's still on offer. If you look at both of these, they're just holding it gently. Whereas you look at the Four of Pentacles, he's hanging on to that for dear life, and he's got his feet on these other ones too. The only one he doesn't have is the one on the crown, which is the same size as all of those. But look at the difference of this one. Secrets. We knew the secrets card would be coming out. Intuition. Oh, look at that. Legacy, money. Look at the money. Look at the money on the table. King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, the highest pentacle cards. Wow. It's the secrets about family money. What do communists want? They want all that money. Like you think about it, once they got rid of the king and queen of France, what do they want? It was because there was inequality. It was they wanted the money spread evenly, and same thing in Russia, the Tsar. So what did they do? They killed them and they took all their money and their palaces and their jewels and all of it. And this is what the government wants. The government wants the monarchy's wealth. Now, the monarchy does have its own personal wealth. People say, well, you know, they got that money from the taxpayers to create that wealth. Well, no, some of it's really intergenerational, and people made really smart business decisions. And they've created some money like that. Yes, some of it is. I mean, they're working royals are entitled to an income. And it's debatable about how much they should get or shouldn't get or whatever. We're not here to debate that today, but there is great wealth. Look at they tried to kick up all the peppercorn rent. So what was the government trying to do? Grab those back, right? That's all in the crown right now. What would the government do if all of a sudden it had all those billions? How many more mouths could it feed? How many deficits could it erase? There's a secret takedown of the monarchy's money, and they're either going to get it legally or illegally. Yeah, I think that there's going to be some kind of agreement here. Like I said, oh, there's a Seven of Pentacles. Look at all the money. Like my other reading said, this is about money. I think it's Andrew's going to get off scot-free with this. I think are they going to demand the king abdicate over this? Like, is that going to be the agreement? The king abdicates or the monarchy falls? That's going to be my next reading. Oh yeah, look at this. You better walk away. You will better walk. Look at more money. In defense, more money. The monarchy knows the king. The monarchy is the target. The money that the monarchy has is the target. You are witnessing the czars of Russia all over again, except we don't assassinate people anymore publicly. I think the king is going to defend the crown the best he can. And I could see him, maybe this is what so many of us readers and psychics and whatnot has said, February. You know what? We're not getting any jail cards here. We're not getting the Eight of Swords. We're not getting the Devil. We're not getting the Tower. We're getting, this is a business arrangement. This is a business deal. So let's get to the next reading. Will the king abdicate over this? Will the king abdicate over this? Is Andrew going to throw his brother under the bus? I don't think the king called it on Andrew's birthday. I think they called it, they being the government, being Starmer, to make it look like the king called it. Why would the king call it on a day that Princess Anne is visiting a prison? They wouldn't do that to Andrew because that's a black mark on the monarchy. If anything, it's the crown above all. He was taught that by his mother. Let's get to the next reading. So anyways, the target is the monarchy. Andrew's the stepping stone. Mark my words. Mark my words. Let's find out if it's going to happen. See you there.